Everyone, it's Master Wong. I'm back again in the championship martial art in Orlando here. I come in to find the master here teaching you how to doing the perfect kick. Can I borrow pitch master? The man responsible for a lot of UFC get some dead leg knockout. So he will be qualified enough here to teach you the perfect kick, and afterward he will give you some free exercise and help you to learn a bit more better. So how are you gonna do give them the basic perfect kick that you're gonna able to break in the leg in competition or in the street to get in the idea?
It's just doing it. And we got to do it on something besides your partner, because you want to develop power in your kick, but you don't want to do that at the expense of your partner, because you won't have any more partners. So what you want to do is you want to practice on inanimate objects and work out in different ways where you're not actually hurting someone while developing the power to be able to hurt someone in competition or in the street. All right, I got 3 ways to do that. So number 1, we're going to use the shield. The shield is held with a partner, and it gives you more reality-based training.
If you want to be here.
So I want to be training right here. I want to kick right here. You want to kick right here at the quadricep muscle, right on the side of it, with your shin bone. Because you want to pretend your shin bone is a baseball bat. Okay? So you pretend your shin bone is a baseball bat.
Can you give me one here to show them slowly first?
We're going to kick right here. Right between the knee and the hip. You want to kick right here. And I want to kick down. Okay? So to do that, that's how we practice. All right? And one way to practice is with a shield. Just a basic shield that you can get from Century Martial Arts, and you just practice it. One thing to remember when you're kicking, don't keep your hands here because your face is open. If I'm kicking and he's punching me in the face, I'm going to get knocked out. He might have a dead leg for a little while, but he'll be okay. I'll be unconscious. You don't want that. So you want your hands up here when you're kicking. So I'm going to kick like this. Okay? So I'm going to kick like that. I'm just going to turn it over, and I'm going to kick. And I'm going to kick. And you do about 10, 10, 10, 10, and just keep switching. And that's number 1 of the best workouts you can do. Been around forever. The second workout, you can do this alone. Get a heavy bag, whether it's a freestanding bag from Century or a hanging bag from Century. This will not only develop power in your kick, but it also actually develops power in your shins. It makes your shins denser. It makes your shins stronger. By repeating the kicking all the time, you help make your shins denser. It's called Wolf's Law. Google it. 2 F's. All right? So what you do here is you just practice your kick. Switch sides. Keep your hands up, protecting your face, and try to generate as much power as you can with each kick. All right? That's number 2. The third way is old school. All right? Old school horse stance. This is one of the best ways to develop power in your legs. When you develop power in your legs, you develop power in your kicks. All right? And now horse stance is done just like this. What you're going to do is pretend you're riding a very wide, very fat, very short horse. Okay? That's why they call it the horse stance. Okay? Sink your body straight down. Keep your chin up. Keep your back straight. Keep your shoulders back and your chest out. Okay? It doesn't really matter where your hands are. Some people like to keep them here. Old school, they like to keep them here. I like to keep my hands up at all times, so I just sink down here. Now from this position here, you can practice some strikes while you're here, but don't come up. Try not to come up for a minute. Then progress to 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10 minutes if you can. But this is a great way to build up power in your quads and build up your base and make you a harder kicker. Okay? That's number 3.
Very basic and simple movement. So first, you got to understand you need to find somebody to work with. You need somebody to get a target.
Right.
Yeah? And then understanding about the power you generate when you're moving first. Then, if you haven't got the people, then you know what to do.
You know, and if you have a partner, and say you don't have a partner who's equal to you in power, use 2 pads. You can hold 2 pads while they kick it. Okay, while you're kicking, they can hold 2 pads. There's no shame in that. And then you graduate to the heavy bag, build power in your shins, then work on the horse stance. Okay, if you have a partner, it's great. If you don't, you got the horse stance in the bag.
Sometimes when you do it like that wide, is it got to be that wide? Can there be a little bit? Some of them can't have that wide because they're not very strong here.
Yeah.
Can they do a little bit shorter?
They can. The horse stance, like anything else, is scalable. So if this is all they can do right now, then do this until you can do this, and graduate until you can get to here. But our workouts are scalable, so anyone can do them. If you're 88 years old and you have arthritis, this is your horse stance, and that's great. That's a success. Okay. If you're more of an athletic person, then maybe this will be your horse stance. And then when you get to be good, like myself and Master Wong, drop down into the horse stance and just hang out here for a while. You can watch a whole TV show here. You can watch Game of Thrones while you're in this position. Holy moly. Game of Thrones is coming back on in about 2 months, by the way. Anyway, so
you got it. You got your question answer and everything else to helping you to getting a perfect kick to make sure you can able to do some damage. Master Wong here and
Pitmaster.
I will see you next lesson. You're good, baby?
Yeah.
Some of you out there still watching and continue watching my stuff and don't do any exercise. This time here, you need to make sure you do 20 push-ups for Pitmaster. Are you ready yet? Let's get on with it. Hand down here, like this. Yes, and then we're gonna start. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's good. Now some of you tell me that you're gonna do 50. I don't give a monkey if you do 50 or you do 100. The most important thing is got to just do 20 every time for me and tag me, Master Wong and Pitmaster. Understand that? And that's all you need to do. And if you got any problem here, keep watching and comment below and we'll be here to tell you. Master Wong,